listens.
All right, guys, this is the Ag Pro 300 NASCAR O'Reilly Auto Parts Series Talladega Live Race Reactions.
Basically, all we gotta do for this race is sit in the back and wait until like 20 city to go. And just avoid all the laps, and then just make a Hail Mary to the leads.
Yeah.
Dude, I've been in this week, and we raced at Daytona Talladega. I tell you one thing, I hate the fact I cannot make my own one up to the front anymore. It fucking stops. It's like, I did up to 202 miles per hour, right?
Right.
I go up high, and I just lose all my speed the moment I hit the third row of cars. It just automatically stunts me back to like 180 something.
And what series is this that you're racing in? Oh. I mean, if that's the case, if you're running on the top lane, then I think that's sort of realistic for the Gen 7 car, how they race on Superspeedways.
So there's another point where I'm like, dude behind me would have to push me all the way up, but don't let off whatsoever. As those cars, they have so much downforce. They can sub me as hard as who can if I'm like ready for it down the slates, which I don't like being pushed in their corners because I'm on the sword. And it makes me all wobbly and shit when someone does sub me to the corners sometimes.
Yeah.
So I allowed to push people up to the front. But Xfinity and Nautica is pretty good though.
Yeah. Okay, we'll go ahead and share screen. And all right.
Well, Adam, things are heating up down here on pit road. I don't know if it's because the sun's starting to come out or because I've made it to the top of the Arby's pit box. I'll let you decide. But in all seriousness, this is the best place to take in the action, especially if we see green flag stops in the final stage today. But as we look at former Talladega winner Sammy Smith, he's hoping for a big day in that Arby's barbecue Chevy. In fact, crew chief Corey Shea told me one of the things they've been focusing on is putting more work on the first half of the races. They keep finding their way to the front of the field by the end, but that means they're just losing out on stage points. That's been their weakness. So,
all right. Yeah, I was there when Sammy Smith won.
Wait, what?
I was there when Sammy Smith won at Talladega.
Really, was that what was
2024?
Oh, I was there too. Oh, yeah, no, I went doing fall. No, I did do the fall race in 2024.
There was one. No, the 2023. I remember you went in 2023, the fall race, but I was for the trucking.
No,
Cup
I went
series.
in 24 to the fall. No, oh yeah, it was 23. I think I did 24 too. Yeah. I don't know. I've been to so many Talladega races, I can hardly remember.
Yeah, I've been to Talladega since 2018, so we're going on for almost 10 years. Like Not sure. I think it's close. Been going there since 2018.
Yeah. I've been to in 2016, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. I didn't go in 25, but most likely don't go this one again.
All right. Here we go.
Closed captioning for today's race is brought to you by Cerakote, the top detailers in the world. Trust Cerakote. Sure you.
Blood and sliced. It's only lap one. Fucking A.
Today, the 40th chapter is written.
Looks like he'll be done. It was heavy contact with the outside wall. Got qualified 14th. And unfortunate for him because he's coming off the top 15 finish, and his best run of the year was in the draft at Atlanta.
All right. Jesse Love and is that Sam Ayer? Yeah. Heading into turn number one.
Just a small check. It's a bump. Times long pace. So there in the 42. You got some damage.
The only thing you've done is one lap.
Oh, around goes Nick. Is that Nick Sanchez? Into the wall he goes.
Jesus slice. It's only lap one.
No, that's Parker Starpoli. My fault.
Yeah.
Patrick Starpoli. Yeah. I forgot Nick Sanchez is no longer with Big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he got cut blind with wood though.
It was just lap one.
Yeah.
Hold on for a minute.
Inopportune times in the wrong place.
Making his first ever
David
start.
Starr, you saw there in the 42.
Well, this is like that slap loud weed on like lap one. We're always looking on lap one.
Yeah. Gotta see this.
Dude, I'm in this weed. It's called Slap Lab, and I swear to God, we had one race where we had tossings, no green flag laps.
Oh,
We just
Taylor
let
Gray.
every single lap.
Yeah. Taylor Gray almost got a piece of it.
Yeah.
What did you think of that crash with what is that? Carson Guapo last week? That flip. Crazy.
That's Dobby the weirdest flip I've ever seen. That was like a flip straight out IndyCar, if you get what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm. Man, I feel like that was a push gone wrong there. We're only a half a lap into the race.
No, it is a bad push. They just fell in serving, and that's just gonna let someone.
Yeah, I mean it's.
Dude,
Yeah,
I'm in weeds, and I had gotten on like people's asses for like serving that hard on lap 2 or 1.
Yeah, push went wrong there.
I'm like, dude, all wine's not organized. That's why we're being passed so easily on the high side.
Yeah. All right, I'll be back. I gotta use the bathroom.
Most people achieved clear skin. That's a tip. Many were 100%. And many were completely clear, even at 5 years.
People also saw significant improvement in pain, redness, itching, and burning. Don't use if allergic. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or a lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and TB. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines. Ask your doctor about Skyrizi, the #1 dermatologist prescribed biologic in psoriasis. Learn how AbbVie can help you save. So, Jessica, is there anyone you like?
Like anyone. Oh my gosh. Let's do home court. Yes. Okay, we buy the right cover for you, even if it's not with us.
What do you think of this option? It looks so good together.
Don't hate me. I just told him that you're interested.
You did not. Oh, I know. Let's prank call each other. That's not how it works, Jamie.
NASCAR on the CW is brought to you by Arby's. We have the meats. The Credit One Bank, NASCAR American Express Car. And by O'Reilly Auto Parts, your professional parts people. If you come to the Talladega Superspeedway, you're a fan. Two things you got to do. Make a trip to the boulevard and go check out the CW bar. Huh? Hey, I like that. Yeah. Found its way to the Midway. Seen it a lot on the circuit here in 2026. Early caution here at Talladega. So the wheeling caution lights are on. Same wheeling emergency lights and sirens.
All right, I'm back.
First responder.
Turn my face cam on when the green flag gets back going.
Away, opening lap, and all of it begins. Patrick Star holding on. There's just a little bit of a Swallow being behind. Knows that car is sticking up. It's that contact. Being into the outside wall. This could have been a massive.
Talladega Superspeedway, you're a fan. Two things you got to do. Make a trip to the boulevard.
We saw his
Go check out the CW bar. Hey, I like that. Yeah. Found its way to the Midway. Seen it a lot on the circuit here in 2026. Early caution here at Talladega. So the wheeling caution lights are on. The same wheeling emergency lights and sirens you see on the safety vehicles here at the track are protecting first responders and communities all across America.
It's part of what makes this tough.
So let's see what happened back straightaway. Opening lap, and all of it begins. Patrick Star holding right behind him, William Sawallic.
Parker, you referenced that there's just a little bit of a checkup, and I think it's that Sawallic being behind Starpoli just not quite lined up. You can see the nose of that car sticking out just a little bit. Makes that contact.
Yeah.
48 into the outside wall. This could have been a massive wreck. Look at all these cars. Taylor Gray barely getting by. We rode on board with Jeff Burke. We saw his perspective of that. Really fortunately to have 2 or 3 cars with any damage here.
Unfortunately, Kyle Ankrum in his first O'Reilly start gets a little damage there, but popped it right back out. These composite bodies. I think he'll still be able to run today.
What a long wait for these guys.
I knew that was Tyler Ankrum by the paint scheme.
And then make it one lap. Not even a whole lap.
It's part of what makes this tough is that you just don't get that time in the car with with no practice at these speedways to understand the aero effect.
By the way, in case you forgot or you don't remember, the Cup Series tomorrow is going to be different when it comes to stage length. Stage 1 will be the longest. That's going to be interesting. Like, see how that goes.
I think to solve like the full saving issues, this made just like no stages. It's literally the only reason why they save gas is so that they can save as much gas so they can pit during the stage play.
He wants to happen, not just from a points perspective, but an experience perspective, is to get eliminated earlier, get damage, and really not know what you have. So the nice break for the 19, 18-year-old driver from Hickory, North Carolina, coming off back-to-back top 5 finishes.
Was I think they should like peak stages, but get rid of the cautions, honestly.
This thing again takes the inside lane. Corey Day 2 hits right. Pace car will go in this time. Drivers will make their way to the pole and restart zone, and we'll return to the green flag.
Everyone's okay with stages. It's not okay with the cautions at the end.
All right, sorry about that. Jesse Love currently out front.
That's what you don't want to happen when you're in Josh Williams' position where they go to both sides. Suddenly you're in the middle, no help whatsoever. Most likely, unless you can find your hole here, we'll just continue to fall back. Maybe that's Red Slot that was in the middle. Look at Mayer sliding out the line.
So interesting to see Corey not take that run that he had. We've referenced how good RCR is at this track and trying to get those guys out of line, shuffle them back, do it immediately. You see Sam Mayer now, the big run on the outside. He told us in the pre-race.
3 wide, multiple rows deep.
He's made some big moves here early on to do just that, getting this top lane. Jesse Love went to the bottom to block that run and didn't have the momentum to hold off before he wanted to get to his outside. 3 wide, Junior Motorsports working that outside lane. Quapple slides up into 1. That blue machine you see there, right behind him, bright orange number 8, the Arby's car, Sammy Smith, and in behind them, Roger Caruth. So interesting. I was trying to figure out who the blue car was because there's some special paint schemes this weekend, and I hated having a special paint scheme when it came to Daytona. So interesting. I was trying to figure out who the blue car was because there's some special paint schemes this weekend, and I hated having a special paint scheme when it came to Daytona and Talladega because when you're a driver and you look in your rearview mirror, you race people differently based on who they are, and I wanted to make sure everyone knew who I was and which car that was. One car strong on the inside, though.
Carson Quapple out front.
Look at the 2 of Jesse Love darting around the inside lane. He's trying to the bottom. It is fading to the top lane, which is being controlled there by Carson Quapple. Now they get back with the distance difference through the corner right here. But they were definitely fading, not quite having the momentum that the top side had. But all those Junior Motorsports cars are on the outside. As you see Carson now moving down to the middle, but the car we want to keep our eye on is that white and blue car, number 21. So in the last 2 races here at Talladega, Austin Hill, he is as good of a drafter and in one of the fastest cars as anybody in series history. See if he can get his way to the front. He's not spent this many laps outside the top 5, but he hadn't been involved in an incident since I don't remember when in the draft. But there's nowhere to go right now. If you're in that position of him, you see there's 3, 4 wide of that. All you can do is try to help the guy in front of you and try to get your whole lane to move forward and get singled out, or then you can start moving around a little bit. These been some awesome moves by Love and Quapple up here. They've been controlling both lanes in tandem at times. We're moving up to the top side, then towards the bottom with Corey Day hooks up the back there. Jesse Love pushes him way out. He clears all the way to the lead. Mayer trying to give a shove to Quapple, but not enough momentum to get him by Jesse Love, who covers. Wheeling on-board camera. Looking at the man that got his first career victory here a couple of years ago. Love slides high, and to his left, there goes Quapple to the inside. The 1 car might be the guy that can contend with RCR cars today. Look at the speed he has. He's doing the same thing we've seen RCR do for years, where when they lose a lead, they can get it back within a lap, and that shows the speed of that car. Who's the boss man? Dale Earnhardt Jr. He was pretty good here. He was pretty decent. Won 4 consecutive Cup races here more than 20 years ago. That was a great move because a lot of times that position you almost resigned to pushing Love forward, but he just juked to the bottom, had the momentum, and caught in front of Corey Day there. Oh, that Corey Day got real sideways to travel off the nose of Justin Allgaier. Yeah, we haven't said.
Oh, what a aggressive move to the inside there from Love.
Down low and right behind him, Ryan Sieg, driver 39 with a great history at Talladega. Carson Quapple has been all over this racetrack. He was up in line with his Junior Motorsports teammates. The 3rd lane that got to the lead. Now you see he's on the bottom. That car works good all over this racetrack. Let's go down to Dillon 10 laps in.
And Jamie, you nailed it. That's exactly what the 1 is trying to do today. They want to be aggressive. They want to get to the front and control this race, as do a lot of guys. But Carson told me explicitly yesterday, he said, I feel way more confident here after finishing 2nd last fall than I ever have here. I'm confident being aggressive. I feel better about my knowledge of when to take or pass on runs at the front of the field. I think you're seeing that comfort level showcase here. The 1 car's fast and the driver's confident.
And he's at the front, so you have a little more control over your destiny. Jesse Love started on the pole, never finished outside the top 10 in Talladega Superspeedway. He's led laps at all 5 of his starts here. And this move was key to get ahead of the curve and take the top spot in earth at Talladega.
Men, get ahead of your curve. Explore Peyronie's disease treatments at GetSomebody4PD.com.
It takes teamwork, hard work, and commitment. The kind of dedication that wins races.
It's more than auto parts.
parts. Our professional parts people can offer you the right parts and advice, so you're ready for every turn.
Still 3-1, multiple rounds deep. Thing's buffering again. Hold on. Let me do this. Let me do this. So far, Sam Mayer currently leading. See if that does anything. There we go. But now there's no sound again, so I can see the image. I can see what the CW is showing. I just can't hear anything. There's no audio. So that's currently what I'm seeing.
You write your own story.
Yeah, Sam Mayer moving up to the top or middle, then back to the bottom in front of Corey Day.
I don't know if you can hear the audio off my laptop.
Yeah, I can hear it. Oh, back up to the top.
Test your luck and make your power play by heading to your local lottery retailer to get in the game for tonight's estimated Powerball jackpot of $118 million. The side-by-side on CW is a must, especially when we're racing in a place like Talladega. We go to break. Jesse Love is leading. We come back. It's Sam Mayer in charge, and boy, is he working in the 41.
And the car we were on board there with is Corey Day. He got basically bumped by Allgaier and shoved below the yellow line down the back stretch. It's been furious racing at the front here. Sam Mayer controlling, but 3 wide for what? 10 laps now? 15 laps almost? We look back at, I believe, the 8 of Sammy Smith gets the back there. The 2, just a little bit off-center bump that you'll see.
The wrecks that don't happen at Talladega, Jamie.
Yeah, the one thing that sticks out to me, guys, right on board here with Sammy Smith.
Yeah, basically what I do is I play Links of Fall and watch the waves.
Yeah.
I play Links of Fall. I don't have
Ooh.
freestyle playing Links of Fall. So.
Yeah, Sammy Smith got a little bit of
RCR cars don't seem to have the speed that we
tap,
see.
bumped Jesse Love in a little sketchy spot.
Racetracks. I mentioned Austin Hill. You see, he's still 3 rows back, in the same position he was 5 minutes ago. Not really able to move forward. The 2-car Jesse Love is trying to manipulate lanes, but just doesn't have the car we've seen in the past.
Jesse Love going up to the top. Sam Mayer up to the top as well. Nine to go on the stage. Racing so far has been really good. I mean, it's the O'Reilly series, so usually, O'Reilly series puts on some really, really good shows. Some really good races. There's Rasha Caruth. Oof. Seven to go. Ooh, Jesse Love got a little bit under the yellow line there. Four wide. I just saw four wide. Yep, they're four wide. Almost five wide. Sam Mayer just fell back just a bit there. RCR back in 1-2. Not surprised that those two are up front. Ooh. Oh, well, score. Ooh. Ooh. Coming to the go. Jesse Love back in the back now. On the bottom. Sammy Smith in second. Final lap of stage 1. Hey, it's not an RCR dominating show right now. They'll be contenders. They're just not leading all the laps right now. What is Sammy Smith going to do here? Going to go to the bottom of the racetrack. Coming out of 4. Can Sammy Smith try to side drive? Here comes Creed. Who's it going to be? I think Smith got it. I think Sammy Smith got it. How did Quapple get it? I swear Sammy Smith was leading. I swear I thought Sammy Smith had it. I'm blown away. How did Carson Quapple have that? How did what? I'm blown away. How close was that for the stage finish? That's got to be less than 10 1,000ths of a second, because I thought Sammy Smith had it. I literally thought Sammy Smith had it. That was a good finish. An amazing finish to stage 1. I mean, guys, so far the race has been really good to say. The only incident we had was when William Sawalich and Parker Strapoli got in it. I still have no sound. You still there? They're showing us the I mean, I swear I thought Sammy Smith had that, man. That was close. All right, here comes the pit stops.
Outside the top 10 for Sam Mayer, who led much of that early stage, said, I want to drive through the pack because I want to make sure this gets it through full of fuel. So they've made it 4-tire change, filled it up with Sunoco fuel. Justin Allgaier also a 4-tire call. And for Harrison Burton, a solid drive up inside the top 10, said I was losing the rears. 2 left side tires for that Sam Hunt Racing team and 1 can of Sunoco fuel.
They gained multiple positions because of that call. They'll come off the pit lane in the 4th spot behind Brandon Jones, who was 3rd, Jesse Love 2nd, and Carson Quapple with the 2 right side Goodyear tire changes, the new race leader.
NASCAR fans, iRacing Studios brings you NASCAR 25. Race hundreds of the biggest stars of the sport on top tracks from Daytona to Sonoma. Start your career in the ARCA Menard Series and work your way up to Cup while managing team members, sponsors, and more. Or compete online with NASCAR fans around the world. NASCAR 25, available on PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. Head to NASCAR25.com to buy now.
Relive the thrills of over 50 years of NASCAR racing with the Motor Racing Network's Classic Race.
36 Annual Southern 500. They come down to the start-finish line. Bill Elliott, David Pearson,
Dig into the MRN audio vault for unforgettable races and moments.
Dale Jarrett's got the lead. Earnhardt's not going to get him. Dale Jarrett is going to win the Daytona 500.
Available on MRN.com and podcast platforms.
Alan Kulwicki out of turn number 4, the new Winston Cup champion. He does it across the line.
MRN Classic Races.
From Talladega Superspeedway, this is the Motor Racing Network, the voice of NASCAR.
All right, got it back working.
Can't afford your medication? AstraZeneca may be able to help. Ready to take back your breath? Ask your doctor about breast treatment. To Haggerty, it's obvious. One of these cars is not like the others. It's harder to operate, but easier to enjoy. You use it less, but you love it more. And if something goes wrong, it's a lot harder to replace. It's not your everyday car, so don't pay more for everyday insurance. Pay a better price for better coverage from Haggerty. Quote today at Haggerty.com.
Tomorrow, the PBA Tournament of Champions, where the best of the best face off in the CW season finale. This is the PBA, tomorrow at 4 Eastern, 1 Pacific on the CW.
Bring on the spring at the Honda Spring Event. The 2025 Kelley Blue Book Best Value Brand. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or hurry into your local Honda dealer today.
Do you want gig internet for $50 a month? You got it. Spectrum is offering fiber-powered gig internet for just $50 a month. Get the fastest and most reliable internet. And when you add 2 mobile phone lines, you can save $1,000 on internet and mobile in your first year, guaranteed.
You still there?
The Spectrum savings guaranteed. Call now or go online to save $1,000 on internet and mobile.
Ready for your thoughts? I think I need to do more with my money. I still do it. I live with my mom. How much should I save for my kids to make? Your kids? How early is early retirement? How much is enough for you? What is the case?
All right, I'm back.
Progressive. Save when you bundle motorcycle, RV, and boat insurance. Visit progressive.com. And by O'Reilly Auto Parts, your professional parts people. Getting ready for stage 2 at Talladega. Let's go down to the RV's pit box and kick.
Yeah, taking in the views from the RV's pit box. And speaking of views, every driver views Talladega a little bit differently. And I got a chance to slow down and sit down with Sammy Smith to talk about the season so far, as well as what he thinks about the racing here this weekend. And what I found most interesting is that his view of what it takes to be successful at this track. Oftentimes we hear teams say you have to have luck, and Sammy said, yes, you do need some luck, but it's only about 20%. The other 80% about having a good day here at Talladega is your preparation and your skill. He's hoping the prep and skill he has results in a second career Talladega win. However, a slight hiccup on that last pit stop. We saw him late out of the box. So let's take a look back at
TV's having issues right before the start of stage 2. Manage install. And we're back to having no sound again. Great.
Cars on pit road. Field is coming through the restart zone. Green flag is flying, and we're back at it here in Talladega. On the choose, Harrison Burton will go to the outside of Carson Quapple. You've got side-by-side action up front into the balance of the field, headed back to one. Harrison Burton was the big gainer on the choose roll. He went from about 6th place all the way to the outside of the front row as nobody seemed to want to take the high lane. Right now, he's got traffic up. Right now, he's got the lead. Harrison Burton, the leader by about a half a car length over Carson Quapple. Now jumps up to the outside.
Green flag back out.
Third in line behind Austin Hill, who runs second. Quapple's not satisfied with that. He jumps out of line and is going for the lead. Quapple's the bottom of the racetrack as they enter into turn 3. Draws up alongside Harrison Burton, so they're side by side for that top spot. Harrison Burton getting a lot of help from Austin Hill as they exit off of turn 4. Everybody has plenty of numbers drafting wise. Now a third lane opens up right up against the bright white safer barrier to driver's right. Burton drifts up with some block on Sammy Smith.
Dicey move from Quapple there.
From the bottom all the way to the top. Harrison Burton trying to cover 3 lanes with one car. Tries to squeeze down and then out 4 wide as Burton didn't get there in time. 4 wide. Brandon Jones to the bottom. Jesse Love the lane up. That is awfully tight through turns 1 and 2. Somehow they all make it onto the back straightaway. The leader is Carson Quapple. He's trying to block Jesse Love. Quapple moves down to the
Burton
bottom.
all the way up to the top.
Brandon Jones, who's racing side by side with Love for second. That opened up the middle groove momentarily, but then Carson Quapple went up
Quapple
there.
back to the bottom.
That opens up the bottom groove, and Brandon Jones says, "Thank you very much." Brandon
4
Jones
wide.
will lead the field off of turn 4, but here comes Quapple and Jesse Love 3 wide from the top spot. And they're 4 wide mid-pack as they race their way back to the tri-oval. Brandon Jones on the bottom. Carson Quapple, minimal drafting help in the middle. Jesse Love topside. 3 wide for the lead. Love will lead that time and immediately goes on defense. Harrison Burton now running in that outside lane, side by side with Brandon Jones. Middle lane empty until a car lane.
Brandon Jones in the lead.
Carson Quapple to follow. All those drivers all in the mix for the race lead here at Talladega. Jesse Love in his red and white Chevy trying to work all of those lanes and keep them all in his rear view mirror. Love right now is in that second lane in the middle, trying to keep Carson Quapple at bay. Jesse Love, 1 eye through the windshield, 1 eye on the mirror. Right now he's got Carson Quapple at bay, about 2 car lengths off his rear bumper. So for the moment, Love can breathe just a little bit, but off of turn 4, that bottom lane shot with Carson Quapple and Brandon Jones. Ross, how much as a driver are you looking in your mirror when you're leading a race like this?
A lot. And these O'Reilly Series cars, it's not easy to see out. Now, it's easier than the current Cup car would be if we didn't have the rear view camera, which we have, which makes it like looking at a screen. You are actually looking at a screen as I say that. But yes, Series drivers looking out the mirror, they can see it. They've got it, especially RCR, who's now controlling both lanes with the 2 and 21. But you are relying on your spotter for sure.
With it being a screen, you locate that in a position that allows your peripheral to see what's going on up front?
Yeah, mine's on the left side, lower part of my dash. So I've got my digital dash straight in front of me, up on the windshield, and then off to the left by the A-post on the driver's side is where I put it. I see some drivers on the right. I see some drivers up where the old mirror was, which seems crazy to me. And sometimes in the night races, I look, and like Austin Cindric, for example, runs his way up in the roof. That thing's lit up there. Looks like he's watching a movie.
Well, right now, it is the same saga playing out yet again here at Talladega. Austin Hill has gone to the lead, and right now he's the Pied Piper, headed back to 1.
A multi-time Oscar winner in this particular movie on the Superspeedways, Austin Hill finds his way to the front yet again, but he's got plenty of confidence.
And then Jesse Love, who we were just talking about a moment ago, has been shuffled backwards a bit. He is the first car on that third lane that's up against the outside wall. Love is back around the 7th spot, side by side for second. Quapple and Sammy Smith behind the leader, Austin Hill. Quapple got the better entry into the corner, but Sammy Smith has got the speed in the middle groove. They're both chasing Austin Hill, who is right where he wants to be, and that's position number 1. The question is, can he keep it? Here they come back down to the tri-oval. Austin Hill at the front of the field. He is our 6th different driver to lead here today. We've had 14 official lead changes at the start-finish line. Hill, Quapple, Sammy Smith, the front 3 back to turn 1.
Hill selects the middle lane.
O'Reilly Fast. Just one part that makes O'Reilly stand apart. Look at Amy, working hard now so that future Amy can buy her very own boat.
Cool-ups?
So you love your cool-ups.
It's lemonade o'clock. What did I just say? Cheers o'clock.
Cheers. Here's to protecting your boat and RV 24/7 as part of your home and auto bundle.
So I like hang out with my
Yep, the
insurance.
king of super speedways at RCR in the O'Reilly Series, Austin Hill back out front.
Christopher David Bell. He's 4 years old.
When every mile matters, where will your journey take you?
Colonel knew folks hated Mondays, so he made sure Tuesdays were finger-licking good with 8 pieces of juicy, crispy chicken or tenders for just $10. It's TGI Tuesday. $10, 8 pieces, one big deal. KFC $10 Tuesdays. At least Safe Light can come to you for free.
They can come to me for free?
That's right. SafeLight can come to you for free, so you can get your windshield fixed anywhere you want at no additional cost. For free local service, go to SafeLight.com.
SafeLight repairs, SafeLight replace.
I never thought this would happen.
When disaster takes control of your life, we got it. Get it back with a single goal to the team that shows up fast to make things right. Serve Pro, like it never even happened.
Every day, we rely on things someone built. Homes, hospitals, schools, power. Behind all of this are skilled tradespeople.
Oh.
Keeps our communities running.
Oh my goodness. That's Sammy Smith, yep.
Together. With hands-on programs in welding, HVAC, electrical, and more, you can complete your
Man, Sammy Smith is aggressive with those aggressive moves. Goodness. Fun to watch, though. Definitely.
Then we're ready to train you. Learn more at tws.edu.
Halfway home, stage 2, Talladega, O'Reilly Auto Parts Series on CW, brought to you by Arby's. The racing here is just unbelievable. Let's go full throttle with Sound Gear. Wherever sound is a problem, Sound Gear has the solution. Scan the QR code to learn more at soundgear.com. Turn it up. To go, stage 2, Sammy Smith out front. Hardest part of Parker Day is to stay quiet during the full throttle with sound here. There's so much happening on the track that you want to talk about. As we ride on board now with Jet Burton and the Golden Corral onboard camera to gyro cam. Is that what it is? Gyro cam. And look at all the movement in front of him.
Oh my gosh.
Two gets the back of just Honda there. Look who's in the top right. That's the 21 of Austin Hill. He was in the lead, controlling this race. Nobody was content. Sammy Smith dropped below and by him. This is unbelievable what we're seeing here today at Talladega. You know, it's obviously one of the best O'Reilly races we've seen at Talladega.
Oh, Austin Hill.
Inside the Sammy Smith. But I gotta think inside the cars is just as much fun. Because you know you're not single file line, but everyone's had a chance to go up and lead this race. Because Carson Kvapil does that same move again. A little bit of a push and then to the outside as we see Austin Hill.
That was close right there.
Kind of box him down. And every set of corners, there's 4 or 5 moves to unpack here as they unfold. Because there's just so much happening. There's so many runs materializing in places they don't usually. Look at Ryan Singh pushing Kvapil now out into the lead. Well, just think about the give and take. Sam Mayer so good stage 1, leads a handful of laps. He's outside the top 20. See Taylor Gray here. He was fighting in that outside lane to get to the front of the field. Now he's back in the pack just a little bit. And Parker, we referenced the Hendrick Motorsports engines. Ryan Sieg, another one of those cars with one of those power plants in. As you see Sieg up front as
Oh, God.
Ryan Sieg inside the top 5, racing Austin Hill for a position. The leader, though, this time halfway up the back straightaway is Carson Kvapil. Justin Allgaier runs second. Sieg is third, side by side for 4.
Single file formation among the top 3. Make that the top 4 as now Sheldon Creed slots into that 4th position. Carson Kvapil next rank. Downside, now the upside. Sieg having a good run. Sieg is in his 411th career O'Reilly Auto Parts Series start. Still searching for his first career win. He's got it right now with 8 laps to go. He gets 7 to go to stage 2 in the number 3 spot.
He rides in the 3rd spot, but maybe not for long because coming on up strong in that low lane is Sammy Smith. Creed slides down to try and eliminate it.
Trying to work around one of the slower cars on the racetrack. That is Patrick Star-Pulley, who was involved in an earlier crash. Here is Jet Burton.
Oh, 4 wide.
Racing wheel to wheel with Harrison Burton outside of
What?
Sammy Smith making it 3 wide.
Harrison Burton gets the advantage momentarily, but now Sammy Smith fights back hard down on the bottom.
I mean, the racing's been phenomenal. Like, the racing has been absolutely phenomenal.
Talladega Superspeedway. What are they saying with the race car?
Well, one of them takes a friend to scan the mic and said, I think it's blowing up. Maybe it's not blowing up, but something definitely is going on right now with the race car. He's got a veteran, his father, and Tad Boyd, who is calmly calming him down to get him focused to finish out the final 5 laps here in stage 2 so they can assess it.
Rick Cruz right now at the 21st position. The leaders are on the backstretch. Here comes the field of the Alabama Gang Super Stretch. Carson Kvapil is the race leader. Tucked up right behind him is Justin Allgaier. Ryan Sieg, Sheldon Creed, and Dean Thompson, the top 5.
Well, the question is, who and when will Will someone pull the trigger here in this single file racing? It is Carson Quapple really riding a limb from turns 3 and 4. Filling his mirrors is Justin Allgaier. Everybody on that outside line right up against the white safer barrier to driver's right down to the line. There will be 4 laps to go in the stage. Quapple, Allgaier, Sieg, Sheldon Creed goes fourth. Dean Thompson rounds out the top 5. Carson Quapple for the moment will keep them all in the rear view mirror. Nobody busting out of line among that top 8, 9, 10. Well, now back all the way to about 15th or 18th place. And that is the Sammy Smith car that is busted out of line, but he is the only driver outside of the top lane trying to look for some drafting help. Again, that's outside of the top 10. The field screams their way to turn 5. And Quapple takes it to the high side, and about a car length off his rear bumper is Justin Allgaier. Ryan Sieg occupies the 3rd position. Sheldon Creed in 4th.
Everyone's just single file right now. Carson Quapple leading.
After a very intense 40 laps or so here in this race, it is then to single file racing. Everybody at the top of the racetrack. Question is, when will they pull the pin and shake it up? We have 3 laps to go in stage 2 here at the Talladega Superspeedway. Carson Quapple knows it's coming. He's just not sure when. For the moment, everybody content just to follow in his tire tracks. Single file, stumbled up next to the outside line. Carson Quapple does have a teammate behind him in the form of Justin Allgaier. However, I do not think Allgaier is going to be all that friendly, especially when it comes to racing for the stage win. For the moment, though, Allgaier follows later in the race. Allgaier may have taken a brief look down to the inside, but it was very, very brief. And behind Quapple, he goes again. Ryan Sieg still in that 3rd position.
You still there?
It's the way racing works. You don't always get to be in that position. And
All right, I can hear you.
Hey.
Getting together is going to make a difference.
I don't know what happened.
Well, they're going to have to try something. Because I know they wouldn't be content with this. With Austin Hill outside the top 10, 13. Jesse Love.
What did you think of the stage 1 finish?
The discipline of these guys, still single file with 2 to go, is incredible because that's so hard to do. If you're 4th or 5th back in line, the only way you're going to win is to be able to get that 2 wide, start some racing and get it shuffled up just a little bit. That perspective.
2 to go in the 2nd stage.
Go in the corner, how much banking there is in the track. You don't feel that inside of the car. As we drive into the corner and you see this, inside of the car, it honestly feels pretty flat inside. Well, this hurts my brain. I said it just confuses me a little bit. Turn your head. It's like, that's how it goes. It just doesn't seem real. Honestly, mention the dash for cash. 3 of the drivers up for it inside the top 15. Allgaier, the best of the bunch. 1 to go. 2nd stage coming across the start-finish line here. Quapple won the opening stage by inches over his teammate Sammy Smith, leading teammate Justin Allgaier now. Yeah, and if you're Allgaier, Sieg, Creed, one of these guys, I want to use this as the same way I will at the end of the race. If we get in this same situation into the race, I'm going to start trying to back up my corner, get a run generated. What can I do in order to get by the 1 car out front? And I look further back than that. You got
Final
Dean
lap of the
Thompson there in the
stage.
top 5. Harrison Burton, a huge stage here. Possible for Sam Hunt Racing. Austin Hill. Austin Hill's all the way to the bottom there. Trying to go around Rasha Caruth. Both he and his teammate had flirted with that double yellow line today. And now they're getting out of shape at the front. Allgaier inside looking for the lead.
There's Caruth. Yeah, I see Caruth on the bottom. There might be something. Yep, Hill's going all the way to the inside.
And here he is, back to the start.
Trying to form a line for the win here, or for the stage 2 win. By the way, here comes Allgaier. He got underneath Quapple.
Quapple got shuffled out. Sieg was 2nd, Creed 3rd, Thompson and Retzlaff getting good stage points.
Can Ryan Sieg have a chance here?
This season in stage 1, but he's
Allgaier wins stage 2.
Allgaier in command at Talladega.
With our heart disease and diabetes, our high LDL-C means a heart attack's a real risk. We should ask about Repatha.
You're right.
But Carson Quapple, he's having himself a race.
Repatha if you're allergic to it. Serious allergic reactions can occur. Get medical help right away if you have trouble breathing or swallowing, swelling of the face, lips, tongue, throat, or arms. Common side effects include runny nose, sore throat, common cold symptoms, flu, or This year, you don't want to miss
All
our
right.
sales event May
Oh.
2nd.
Get as loud as you can. Save 25% on face value of a family 4-pack of tickets. Get your savings coupon for participating Texas Roadhouse locations. See savings coupon for restrictions and details.
Yes, that's my actual thing. That's my PFP for once.
Get ready. Academy's your new
So I
school.
guess enjoy it while it lasts.
Some traditions aren't taught. They're felt. The first time the ground shakes beneath your feet. You never forget. And one day,
I'm gonna start moving around the ads so that we don't get any copyright or anything off those ads.
Yeah.
Lights are on. What you're seeing on the track right now is the same Whelan emergency warning technology used by police, fire, and EMS vehicles across America. Trusted every day to protect those who protect us. Incredible finish to stage 2, just like stage 1. We get our golden moment brought to you by Golden Corral. Teammates going at it again. This time, Allgaier gets Carson Waffle. Carson was controlled there, but just couldn't protect the move to the bottom by Justin Allgaier. Then he had no help on the top side. No way to fight back, but still doing a great job by Carson Waffle through these first 2 stages. How about Dean Thompson? Top 5 in both stages, first time in his career. Both Sam Hunt cars getting stage points in both stages today. Harrison Burton has delivered. For Justin Allgaier, career stage win number 4 at Talladega, also his 4th of 2026. Now you have to execute on the pit lane. We talk about that small bobble for Sammy Smith the last time around, and we've seen what being in control means in this race. Quapple today has led 22, 12 for Jesse Love, the pole. Mayer led 7, and Allgaier's led 4 laps here today. And he's in charge as we anticipate these pit stops. Progressive pit road is open. Allgaier and everybody else coming down, Kim.
Including Dean Thompson, has earned the 3rd most points so far in this race. You see, right sides only is going to be the call. Chris Bowen, the crew chief, reminding him, go on the jack because we have to pack it full of fuel, Dylan.
Justin Allgaier said he was lashing a little bit of left rear lateral, but otherwise pretty sporty. He'll change 4 tires to keep him on offense. Right sides only, chassis adjustment for Ryan Seed. And Sheldon Creed at the bottom
Now
stage.
pit road.
Said he was still pretty happy with the race car, 4 tires and fuel to the 0-0.
We get the race off Progressive Pit Road, and it's plus 12 here for Sieg, who jumps out there. William Sawallich, rather, jumps in front of Creed and Sieg, and we'll reset the running order when we come back to Talladega.
That's right, Mom and Dad. My new boyfriend rides a motorcycle.
Oh, it's just a cruiser for unwinding on the weekends. Protected by America's #1 motorcycle resort.
How responsible.
Very sensible.
And he has a tattoo.
Temporary from my niece. She insisted.
So Sawallich is up
That's
12.
what I chopped my hair off.
Wow, I stand corrected. It's lovely.
No, it's not.
Work you.
Very in right now. It's my rough and tumble little girl.
My moderate to severe plaque psoriasis held me back, but now I'm all in with clearer skin, thanks to Sky Rizzy.
Most people achieved clear skin from head to toe. Many were 100% plaque-free. And many were completely clear, even at 5 years.
People also saw significant improvement in pain, redness, itching, and burning.
Don't use if allergic. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and TB. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines. Ask your doctor about Skyrizi, the #1 dermatologist prescribed biologic in psoriasis. Learn how AbbVie could help you save.
Do you want your vehicle to look showroom new inside and out? Cerakote, the industry leader in ceramic coatings, makes it easy with our complete car care system. Start every wash with Cerakote's high foam vehicle shampoo. Then clean the interior, coat your tires, paint, plastics, and even restore cloudy headlights and faded trim back to like new. The final result? Unmatched performance and long-lasting protection guaranteed. With over 80,000 five-star reviews and more #1 bestsellers than any other brand, you can trust Cerakote. Buy now.
We asked Howie Mandel to describe new hands-free cozy fit Skechers slip-ins.
They're like little soft puff jackets for your feet. These are like cozy little slippers for the street.
Introducing new hands-free cozy fit Skechers slip-ins. Ultra comfortable sneakers you just step into with no bending down or touching.
Somewhere out there, someone's paying $30 for a single plate of steak and shrimp.
What?
Teeny tiny shrimp. But in here, we have big, beautiful shrimp.
In here, we're balling. It's actually fire. What is it?
Yeah, fire.
Yeah, it's fire. It's fireballing.
Tahini, the irresistible blend of mild chilies, lime, and sea salt, is perfect for adding flavor your way. What's your way to tahini?
For David Bell. He's 4 years old.
For $1 million. When every mile matters, where will your journey take you? As we head into the next stage of the race, it's the perfect time to slow things down with Arby's new Slow Smoke Barbecue. While the cars are hitting the track at top speeds, Arby's is doing barbecue the opposite way. Smoke slow, low, and work away. The Arby's barbecue sandwich comes loaded with either smoked pulled pork or chopped brisket, paired with your choice of sweet or spicy barbecue sauce. The barbecue option from Arby's creamy white cheddar cheese bowl.
He's back. The audio is back, but watch it.
We have
Watch it like be gone within the next few minutes. A little bit of technical issues with the CW link, but from my end, but.
Yeah, it's so impressive what he's done, and it speaks to what confidence will add to any young driver. A couple of leapers around the track. We've got some rain here this weekend, so we'll get that cleaned up and begin the final stage after the race. You're watching live on CW.
I'm Chad. I work for a professional football team, and I earned my degree online in estimation. It fits with my schedule. Mondays, Tuesdays, when I'm packing days, I can get all my assignments done. Wednesday, we're on the practice field. Thursday, initial discussion post is due. We're going to leave on Friday. We're playing an East Coast trip. I'm going to take advantage of the time spent on the bus, even in the book time. Then I did my other coursework that I needed to do prior to kickoff on Sunday. SMHU's support system did make it possible. Go to smhu.edu. Someone out there's supposed to pay $30 for a single.
There we go. Want to update the leaderboard here. So Carson Guapo won stage 1, barely, and then Allgaier won stage 2.
There's one thing that deserves to be made here today.
how the American flags are actually made overseas.
If there's one thing that deserves to be made here in America, it should start with the American flag. At Allegiance, we do it different. Flags 100% made in America by Americans.
Prescription liquor fine from counterfeit today's. Subscribe now and save 20%. It's Scott's home food free.
With American materials. Join our pledge to make the American flag truly American.
Visit showallegiance.com to get your high-quality American flag today. That's showallegiance.com.
ACE's Yard RX program prescribes the best lawn care specific to your yard's needs, delivered every season. Because when you want greener grass, less weeds, and fewer bugs, you can get a personalized prescription delivered free from the helpful folks at ACE. Subscribe now and save 20% on everything you need all year. And right now, buy Scott's Weed Feed and get Scott's Lawn Food free.
Changes, skin symptoms, joint aches and pain, or skin infection. Don't change or stop other treatments without talking to your
Clear eczema? You can feel the rhythm. Feel the flow.
today.
Your eczema? You can feel the rhythm. Feel the flow. And you It helps you feel the heat. It helps.
6 of D Thompson. 7 of Justin
Pollen, a key source of inflammation under the skin that can cause eczema. Some adults saw fast itch relief after the first dose. And long-lasting clear skin at 1 year.
for the dash for Cash takes the inside line. Dash advantage of hit Talladega twice. Next Jet.
And your Pixent helps you feel the heat. It helps calm a key source of inflammation under the skin that can cause eczema. Some adults saw fast itch relief after the first dose. And long-lasting clear skin at 1 year. First dose. And long-lasting clear skin at
All right, green flag back out.
He's still committed, hooked up there. Look where they're going to end up. So they're going to push him. You don't want to get too far out. You just want to be able to get you and yourself cleared so you guys can go to whatever lane you want to go. And there was a huge separation on the bottom there from Taylor Gray to Metzloff behind him, so they never really had a chance in terms of getting to the front, but stayed at the front there compared to the 21 and the 27 are both going to keep all the time.
Oh.
Rick Cruz hits his teammate, Taylor Gray. Yeah, we haven't really talked about Toyota all day long today. It's kind of been Chevys at the front, but you mentioned it last week with Taylor Gray. They put themselves up front now with a little bit of strategy on pit road. Rick Cruz as well has kind of been running 15th or 20th as Carson Quapple does the same move again, pushing those guys down the straightaway, pulling out, getting something back and get beside them. 55 laps to go, and now we do our spotter spotlight, brought to you by O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Hopefully I don't have these technical issues tomorrow. It shouldn't, but
Yeah.
Let's listen in.
Third lane starting to build momentum now. Here it comes, 2 back. 19's the only one clear of Vince Mir. Here comes half, up tight. Here comes a push. 19's going to fill middle. Middle to back clear, needed. 41 here, pull, so your help comes. Back up. Back up. Still top of 3. Your help's 2 off. Your help's 1.5 off. Going to gain you quick here. 1 off, 3/4. Half. Top of 3. 3 top. 3 top.
ooh.
4 top now. 4. 1 lane down in the clear. Still going to be top of 3. 3 top. 1 back 1. His help 1.5 off in.
For a while, a couple of rows there.
The 3 wide down the backstretch. One car that's not up front anymore is the 27 Jeff Burton. He made a slow, indecisive move to cover the top of Austin Hill. You can't do that at the front. He paid the price, going way back. Now trying to work his way through. 3 and 4 wide as he just gets the inside.
Here comes Brent Cruz.
One thing I love about here, Derek Nealon right there talk though, is the tone of his voice and how calm he was. The spotter can get you fired up or bring you down, and I like how it's just very level-headed. He's just talking to him like he's a friend sitting next to him. How about Brent Cruz, second place in that 19? Had never seen Talladega in the ground prior to today. He just continues to check every box. Back-to-back top fives. No practice last week in Kansas. He finishes in the top 5 there and getting it done at the track today, pushing around his teammate Taylor Gray. And last week he was racing against Larson, or 2 weeks ago, Zilich and Larson for the win at Bristol. Last week you mentioned he'd never been to a mile and a half, was incredible there. Now never been to a Superspeedway. Up at the front, this kid is such a fast learner, and it's just he never ceases to surprise and amaze in what he's able to pick up and how quickly he's able to do it. And guys, we talk about spotters and drivers working together. I want you to watch Sam Mayer right here. He's the 3rd car back on the bottom. Watch this hole that he's in a fit in right here. Boom, slides up right in front of him. Puts him in a perfect position, and that's the driver thinking he's clear, and then the spotter verifying it. They look down low. Austin Green in the 87, another driver that had never raced at Talladega, shining out here today. Corey Day right behind him, making his Talladega debut. And some of those drivers that were penalized starting to work their way back to the front. Sheldon Creed is there in the 00. He's got a really fast race car. Just over 50 laps to go. We get our Mobile One leaderboard at Talladega. Gray up there with Green, Cruz, Day, and Mayer from Talladega Superspeedway.
NASCAR on the CW is brought to you by Devo Q-Vantic.
Brent Cruz has been impressive. Like, and if he continues to progress and then in the next few years, he'll be Cup Series ready.
Yeah.
Benji had the hardest conversation of his life in 100 seconds when he learned that he had cancer. Because life's big moments add up in seconds, Jim and his doctor chose Devo Q-Vantic for its administration time, an injectable immunotherapy given in as little as 180 seconds. It may be used alone in adults to treat melanoma, a type of skin cancer that is spread or can be removed by surgery and is approved for many other cancers. Devo Q-Vantic can cause your immune system to harm healthy parts of your body during and after treatment. These problems can be severe and lead to death. See your doctor right away if you have a cough, chest pain, shortness of breath, irregular heartbeat, diarrhea, constipation, severe stomach pain, severe nausea or vomiting, dizziness, fainting, eye problems, extreme tiredness, changes in appetite, thirst or urine, rash, itching, confusion, memory problems, muscle pain or weakness, joint pain or fever. Report severe or persistent muscle or joint pain. Tell your doctor if you have myasthenia gravis or Guillain-Barré syndrome. Immune system problems include Crohn's disease, ulcerative colitis, and lupus. These are not all the possible side effects. Tell your doctor about all medical conditions, including immune or nervous system problems. If you've had or plan to have an organ or stem cell transplant or receive chest radiation, Devo Q-Vantic can harm your unborn baby. Because every second counts. Devo Q-Vantic.
Cole's mom? The knees in my son's pants wear out like meat, please.
Jumping beans. Good choice. They've got reinforced knees for your little
lead singer.
Sure. Yeah, there's Sheldon Creed, I think. Yeah.
Half protection is not enough. Using just an antivirus online is also not enough. Get better protection from online threats. Get NordVPN now.
Just under 50 to go here.
Tahini, the irresistible blend of mild chilies, lime, and sea salts, is perfect for adding flavor your way. What's your way to Tahini?
This is the story of the one who doesn't just see a broken dock. He sees lost revenue, a late night, and work stalled to a halt. Thankfully, he has the experience to handle whatever comes his way, and has Grainger on his side, offering access to technical product specialists and the scale to deliver fast. So he can keep his business in gear and always moving forward. Call clickgrainger.com or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done. The drivers in the NASCAR O'Reilly Auto Parts Series. Here we go! Racing every lap as if it's their last.
Hands on their feet.
Hitting every turn with nothing held back. The NASCAR O'Reilly Auto Parts Series. Next Saturday from Texas at 2:30 Eastern, 11:30 Pacific.
Closed captioning for today's race brought to you by Cerakote. The top detailers in the world trust Cerakote. Shouldn't you? When you talk about guys on the move since the restart, and Sheldon Creed has just been incredible after the penalty. Coming from deep in the field, he was actually leading our Powerball power movers. He's at plus 28. Second car in line in the outside lane behind Raja Caruth. Austin Green, whose dad David has a championship under his belt, continues at the front. Then you got Jesse Love back up there. Just incredible what we've been seeing in this race today. And give some credit to Dean Thompson, plus 20 after the penalty.
Adam, people always ask, what makes Talladega so special? What is it about this place? It's this. Look at the racing that we have today. No one really being a dominant car right on board here. HendrickCars.com with Corey Day. See the perspective he has. The racing, though, has just been awesome today. You see him be able to get to the bumper. That's what makes it good. When you get to the bumper and push the guy in front of you, it moves the lanes forwards and backwards, and it gives guys opportunities, ability to be able to pass. And we've got different players in the front now. You mentioned Austin Green. Didn't see him in the first two stages. Now all of a sudden these guys are showing up.
There's different players every 2-3 laps.
It is. Jeff Burton, who's now third on the bottom right now. I mean, it was 2 laps ago. He was about 4 rows behind them on the top side. It's unbelievable the amount of turnover we're having at the front here today. And it just seems like the runs that generate, you can take them and use them for a long period of time. All these cars so close together. I have been starting to see some very low percentage moves, though.
And we're like, and it's not like it's not like 10 to go. We're 3 wide. We're not even.
Yeah,
I mean, it's getting closer to the end though, but it's not like it's like 10 to go or anything. If anything, I thought this would be a good time for them to just go single file and do choo-choo train style, but no, we're going 3 wide still.
Yeah.
Oh, they're close.
A year ago, 26 lead changes. Spring race at Talladega. We've only had 28 here today. 3 wide at the front right now. And here comes the pole sitter right down the boulevard. Jesse Love in the 2. He had a run. It disappeared. Now he has to sit there.
Oh.
Bit of a tap down the backstretch.
Why does my sling have to let out?
It's going to be interesting to see when they do this. They're also trapped in that game. We talked about control of this race in person. 80% of the season the case today. Jamie, some challenges they face when it comes to competing.
Raja Caruth leading. Got it back on, but no sound again. Great. This shouldn't happen tomorrow for the Cup race because it will be a different channel, but
hopefully.
Yeah. Oh, looks like they're doing green flag pit
The
stops.
speeds they're running here, it's a long ways to slide that. Austin Green, Jeff Burton, teammates from Viking
Pretty tight
Motorsports.
getting on pit road. There.
A part of
Yeah.
Did Jesse Love lock up the tires?
The big thing we'll have to
Yeah.
watch right here is just the lap
Oh
time
yeah, because
difference
that's what
from
I
the
thought.
first group that pitted over the next couple of laps until this group pits. These guys are running 51.20s right now. We'll see what kind of lap time those 6 cars that pitted together can make. Yeah, just another part of that as we see some more hitting pit roads. The 21 fell way behind that pack he was with, so he's lost 6. Toyota's coming down here. I believe that was William Sawalich who almost had to get away from him. Contact for the 18, Kim.
Yeah, you see William Sawalich. He
That
also
was
has his
close
teammates
right
at the
there.
54 of Taylor Gray. They'll take fuel only. He did say tight lane exit.
Well, there's no doubt that the 18 is going to get I can't imagine he won't get a speeding penalty right there. That could have been massive wreck for all those guys coming down. Once that tire starts sliding, it's like being on ice. There's nothing you can do about it. Just barely made contact between Brandon Jones and Brent Cruz.
Technical issues.
Damage is Brent Cruz. Right in front of him. Was pretty hard hit by his teammate Sawalich.
What happened?
We'll see if they're able to get away with that as the Toyotas.
Oh yeah, y'all see what happened on pit road in the man.
Here's that ECR pack led by Jesse Love. One car you don't see there, I referenced before, the 21 in Austin Hill. He's way behind this. The one thing about that group of 6 cars, you mentioned the EC guys that are guys that pitted, they're running about a half second slower a lap right now. So if these cars out front, now they're going to get a little bit of a drag here, so this is going to help their lap time. We'll look, but they've lost a little bit of time versus these guys that have stayed out and are running this a little bit longer. By the way, Sawalich was speeding, so he'll have to come back down.
Didn't they make contact or something like that?
Yeah.
As we start to see the merge of those 2 groups of cars.
Yeah, and he got a speeding penalty too.
Oh wow. Sawalich? Oh okay.
Yeah.
Yet to come down. A lot of JRM Chevys that you would anticipate.
I got to see him race in the Arkham Menards East Series when at 5 Flags.
Oh yeah.
39 laps to go. They're going to come down. And a whole bunch of them making pit stops here, led by Raja Karuth. Kim?
That's right. Well, if you see Sam Mayer, and they said when the cars wave in front of you, it's time to come. So Kevin Hamlin said the cars are coming. Do you want to come, Jay? He met Jason Trinsberg. He said absolutely. They'll put fuel only. Really happy with that race car all day long. They're going to leave there in the 4 seconds of fuel is all they do.
You nozzle plugged in. They're waiting. There's the 4 seconds for the Indian. Strength in numbers. First set of cars that came down, there were 6 in the pack. Second group, there were another half dozen right here. 15 cars coming down, making green flag pit stops. And now we wait for the win. Coming off the turn 2. Jesse got that group at 2. Speed as they come through turns 1 and 2.
Fuel only.
Well, we got to watch how aggressive are they going to be blocking. NASCAR said they would be watching this.
There's the 4 seconds for the 88. Straight in numbers. First set of cars there were 6 in the pack. Second group, there were another half dozen right here. 15 cars coming down, making great flag pit stops. And now we wait for the blimp. Coming off of turn 2. Jesse Love has got that group in 2. Plenty of speed as they come through turns 1 and 2. And they're coming off the pit lane. Well, we gotta watch how aggressive are they going to be blocking. NASCAR said they would be watching this down the backstretch.
As we said in our meeting earlier this week, and how aggressive are they going to
Ooh. Hang on. Wow. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Just
speeding penalty. Raja Karuth, very similar to what we saw Sawalich. He locked the brakes up, wasn't able to get slowed down, was really low. But just too quick.
crazy.
The top 5 cars in the bumper yet to make a pit stop. Jewel, Smithley, LeVar Scott, Josh Bilicki, Mason Maggio. Once they come down and make their stop, it'll be Sheldon Reed who is in charge of the field. At least that's the way they run right now. What is the back as they come back? 36 laps to go.
William Sawalich comes in the pits hot and hits Brent Cruz. Okay. That was at lap 72. Okay.
You know, we don't get to practice anymore in the track. You see drivers practice is that anticipating these situations. You don't things that can William but that was something well they go to this practice of the 21 right here. Stall's leaving his pit stall. That's why he was so far behind them. That's just the extrude fuel only to stay with the cars you pitted with us.
We don't get to practice anymore in the dirt.
Yet to make the pit stop. Comes
Oh, wow.
so cool there. It's been so good in his history at Talladega.
Oh, my goodness. That was clearly a speeding penalty. Clearly.
And jumping back to Sheldon Creed. Just quietly getting it done today. It's the most stage points. See, now it's put himself in a great position as we take a look. Watch Jesse Love. Watch him sink. Inside. Touched it.
It's been so good in his history at Talladega Superspeedway. So as they give up the top spot, the time goes over to this group.
Look at as well. It's just a speed difference. This has become a trend. It started in the Cup Series in the last 2 years, where you've seen teams be very aggressive with trying to stop the run. As we're hearing right now, the 1 and the 7 have been posted for a penalty for blending in front of the leaders here. The speed difference of the cars. This is simply absolutely. They've been warned by this. I'm not surprised at all that they were able to get the penalty for that. You can give those guys room. You see, there's so many cars right here. Look at this. I mean, it's 30 miles an hour difference. It takes almost a turn forward to get up to speed, and these guys know that. Yeah, it could have been a huge wreck again. And it's on the Cup Series where it's so important to have track position. We know you do it all years. NASCAR has noted this, and now you're seeing the repercussions.
No audio again. Right.
Letting the drivers know
Sheldon Creed leading.
things, and that was a step too far. Could very well be a race-winning move when you're able to avoid a problem like Jesse Love did there, and now the 2 is back on point. Let's get their team radio.
$35 to go. All guys now coming back down pit road.
Yeah, he's serving a penalty for
Literally, his voice. You can't necessarily see it inside the car, but you can
for a point out in front of the leader coming out pit road.
That's gonna blow. It's a maybe may blow, may not. That's a scary place to be.
Did Allgaier get a speeding penalty or a penalty for blocking or something like that?
He got a penalty for blocking the leader coming out pit
Oh
road.
yeah, that's what I figured there. Was part of that.
I don't know what that means. Because they watch every race, it's exactly the same.
So, you know what? I talked to Eric Peterson, director of the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series, about this when he mentioned it to us earlier this week. He said it was actually the Cup race last year that really had them talking about this. They got it under control. Yeah, they detailed it with us, and he said to me, it's going to be a blend line violation is how he would describe that and define it. A lot more detail given there from the spotter stand. Bottom line is, both the 7 and the 1 Aquapple are going to need a caution to get back in this thing. And to close the loop on it, what NASCAR wanted them to do was to stay low on the backstretch, let the faster cars go around the outside, and he most likely, if that had happened down in turn 4 with a speed discrepancy, was not a penalty. Not a penalty. This has just been somewhat a race, and we've still got more than 30 to go. You're watching the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series live from Talladega Superspeedway. Glad you're with us. See you.
All right. Jesse Love leads over Clement Smith.
I just have no audio on right now because of the ads.
Okay. Top.
Oh wow.
Up. Whew.
Oh wow, they are really racing now.
Yep. Yep. They're doing. Yep.
Okay, good.
Here at Talladega Superspeedway for the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series. Our coverage on
Yeah, with less than
CW
30 to go.
and
Yeah.
changes at the front and the lead changes that we have had today, just remarkable. It's been so entertaining.
The fact that these guys have been able to run 3 or 4 wide, the amount of passes for the lead, and that we haven't had any wrecks at this point. It's been incredible to see what the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series has been able to put on here at Talladega. Just an awesome, epic event.
Sammy Smith on point.
Hang on. 3 wide out there behind Heath Sieg. Kicking up dust. Corey Day thought he was high. That's good. Put it to the outside.
I tell you what, whoever wins this race is just going to be in a heroic situation for everything they will have had to deal with. Love getting out of line again. It's time to go full throttle with sound gear. Wherever sound is a problem, sound gear has the solution. Scan the QR code to learn more. It's soundgear.com. Turn it up.
Love's going to go to the top here. Oh my goodness. Did he hit the wall?
No.
It looked like, wow. If he didn't hit the wall, that is remarkable. What a remarkable pass. If he didn't hit the wall, that's such a remarkable pass. I saw some smoke behind his car. Like, I wasn't sure if. Here comes Love
I
again
think
on
that
the
was just
inside.
dust on the top of the slab.
Yeah, because no one really runs the out so close to the top of the wall there. But my goodness, what a pass! My goodness. By the way, appreciate it for the sound.
Yeah.
.26 laps to go. We talk about how competitive this race has been. You look at the bumper, so many different teams represented inside the top 10. And oh, by the way, we've got $100,000 on the line. Best of the bunch going for the Dash for Jesse Love and last week's winner, Sheldon Creed. Creed, who was penalized at the end of stage 2, but is right back in the game. And look at teammates from Jordan Anderson Racing, outside lane, Blaine Perkins, Jeff Burton, as Jesse Love jumps out front again.
And for Jeff Burton, if you watched our pre-race, you know how close he came to winning this race last year. He teared up in a piece looking back at that, how close he was and how much it means to win races, or at least have the chance to win races in the O'Reilly Series. He's been keeping up front as he just gets shoved to the middle there by Sam Mayer, but he's been fighting up here best he can throughout this race. What a huge day this could be. And one thing to keep in mind, guys, if you're in this lead pack right now, the winners of the first stage and the second stage have been penalized in this stage, and they're now not a factor in this. So you've potentially eliminated 2 of the best cars racing for the win.
Well, and Anthony Alfredo, qualified in the top 10, has been competitive all day long. They had the speeding penalty, and he, too, who was penalized, now has lost a lap. And you saw the leaders go around him. Alfredo going to need a caution here. 1 lap down in 34th for driver 96.
And if you look at how much smaller this pack is, the racing is different. And you have all 35, you have 35, 36 cars in the pack. It's different. There's so much energy, and that's why we saw all those passes at the beginning. The fact that now we're down to like a 20-car draft, it's a lot harder to make passes. Where Jesse Love right now, it's a great position because it's so much harder to get to the lead. Well, let's see how good the HFT cars are there. They're by themselves up top. Sheldon Creed got shoved up there. He didn't want to be by himself up there, and his teammate Sam Mayer saw it, went to the top, see if they can materialize anything just together. Looks like Brandon Jones may join them up there. That's J.J. Haley behind Jones as Blaine Perkins goes to cover that top lane.
Hey, I mentioned the misfortune for Anthony Alfredo.
24 to go. I got
And we talked about this earlier, second in our last drafting race in Atlanta. We know he's good in this style, and right there at the front, came in 11 points. Tremendous disappointment last week at Kansas.
Is that Parker Retzlaff? It is.
We talked about this earlier, second in our
Ooh.
last drafting race in Atlanta. We know he's good in this style, and right there at the front, came in 11 points after major disappointment last week at Kansas. I don't think we've given enough credit to Parker Retzlaff and Viking Motorsports. They've just done an awesome job this year. It's been one of the best surprises, I think, of the O'Reilly Auto Parts series is seeing the success of that team and what Parker and Anthony have been able to do. A lot of drivers in the top 10 thinking about career win number 1. We've seen it before at Talladega. You know, we referenced it. We heard Jesse Love talk about that left front tire. We got to go away from that vibration, but he's been riding with it the entire time. And I can promise you, internally inside of his head, he's thinking about, is this tire going to make it to the end? You know, am I going to be able to make it? That's incredibly stressful to deal with that and the fact that you're trying to lead this race.
The fact that we only had that wreck at the start in green sense is phenomenal.
Yeah.
And one thing I heard there when he was going through the corners, a little bit of lifting, just saving a little bit of fuel. He talked about in the pre-race how you can save, there it is, there's a little crack to the throttle. You can save actually more fuel. He felt like leading at times. I think that was most races we see RCR who are leading most of the time. This one, I find that to be tougher. That's part of the management, and that vibration changes your fuel. The car, it changes the meter moving around. There's so many things on top of that vibration that change. Super distracting. Super.
And he came earlier than a lot of these other guys. So as you start to be mindful of fuel down the stretch, he's someone to keep an eye on. Love in front of Sieg, Perkins, Retzlaff, and Creed.
You fought against the odds in every inch of every race with endless determination and grit. All of your hard work and dedication brought you to where you are today. Keep moving forward. Talk to your doctor about Breztri, 3 medicines in 1 inhaler. Learn more at Breztri.com.
Safe Light Repair, Safe Light Replace.
Ooh, that's rough. At least with Safe Light, you can get that fixed any way you want. Any way you want.
Any way you want. That's the way you need it. Any way you
I can
want.
schedule a ship fix while I get my hair clipped. Yeah, they can fix my glass while we fish for bass. If you want, they can recalibrate my safety features while I sit at home in my comfy pants. That one doesn't rhyme, but sure.
Get it fixed any way you want at SafeLight.com. Safe Light Repair, Safe Light Replace.
Gross. Jesse, remember Danny? Hey.
Hey.
Nice fit, bro. How are you doing that?
Four parks. One vacation that changes everything. Universal Orlando Resort.
You know, paying less for less ain't a good deal. It's just less, but when you pay less and you get more, that's a good deal. And that's Straight Talk Wireless. Straight Talk's always been the same price since they started, back in 2009. And they always offer free 5G phones for new and existing customers on America's most reliable 5G network. Straightforward, always. Finding the same place you've always found straightforward prices.
Switch to Straight Talk Wireless. And now plans starting at just $25 a month. Official partner of NASCAR.
You know, WeatherTech isn't just for new cars. No matter how old or new your car is, it deserves WeatherTech. With laser measure protection for practically every car on the road, we've got you covered. Because messes don't care where your car is. Whatever you're driving, we got it. We got it. We got it. Got it. We got it. We got it. Oh, we got it. No matter what year your vehicle is, it deserves WeatherTech. Order your American-made protection today at WTU.com. Or WeatherTech. You know we got it.
Big finish coming for the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series at Talladega Superspeedway.
You're watching live on CW. All the coverage brought to you by Arby's. See Taylor Gray get passed by the leaders. He had a tire going down, made an unscheduled pit stop. So a Dash for Cash driver that won last week for now finds himself out of the mix. In fact, only 2 drivers have won the Dash for Cash inside the top 10. Last week's winner, Sheldon Creed, is 7th, and leading this race, Jesse Love, the reigning champ, going for his first victory of the campaign.
I want to get to the outside right now. It looks to me like it's kind of getting that look of everybody fading to the top like we saw at the end of stage 2. The other guys that I've got my eye on are the 2 HFT. Oh, there they go to the inside. Sam Mayer has his teammate Shelly Creed right behind him. And those 2 guys, see Creed pulls down and goes with him. They've been very committed to each other. We talk about teammates and working together.
Oh.
Those 2 guys have done an awesome job of it.
Oh, whoa.
The opening was not there as he nearly slid down into the right front of Parker.
That could have been big.
Look at Sam Mayer. Went from about 6th that last lap.
17 to go.
Second now with his teammate Creed behind him. He heard you about this morning to the top side line. He said, absolutely not. Actually, he said, we can go to the top and let me get to the front first. Did we just say?
And somebody else that's in this mix is Brandon Jones. You know, Brandon Jones just always seems to find the wreck in the draft. His average finish in the draft was almost 20th, so he just has not had much luck. But looking for his second win of the season and getting it done on the outside lane.
Take a look here and take that check.
He's looking for his first win of the season.
Oh, wow. That was close.
That's a great decision by Jeff. He wanted to get down in front of Parker, but he was already admitted to being there. Again, we've had it numerous times. Could have been a massive wreck. But simply avoided.
And that's one where you're almost clearing yourself. Maybe your spotter said it. You didn't react quick enough. And then the moment you make the decision not to go over the other line, you felt it. You feel it in the prayer. So there's something telling you, I can't.
Oh.
There goes the bottom. Jeffrey Love counters that.
I'll tell you what, man. You got to drive out the windshield.
Oh!
We almost had to bid one.
Sam Mayer almost lost it. Well, there goes his chances of winning. Unless something big happens. It looks like little move. Yeah, he just a little up, got up the hill just a little bit, and then. And now it's back to single file.
Yeah. Let's get some 41 radio here, presented by Starkey. Scan the QR code now.
It's a really good save there. I think he just got hit. Number spot. We'll get back to work. Get back up there. You still got time.
Yeah, 15 laps to go. And normally I would say you're out of it, but based on what we're seeing all day today, he might be back up there in just a few laps. We've seen this line, though, it's slowly gotten into single file. These guys all trying to put themselves in the right position.
Well, that right there spooked the pack, and it's sort of broken up a little bit. The bottom lane momentum, which allowed the top to form up like this. So now it comes down to that decision point, right? If you look through here, who are the 2 teammates or set of affiliated cars who are going to be willing to drop down and try to make moves forward? We saw how late they waited in stage 2. I just don't think you can do that here today. You've got to make some moves with the way the runs are. You can generate the run. It's possible. We've seen it all day long.
It's just a big risk. If you're like in Creed's position, unless you can clear the 2 car, by running low through the corner and sliding up in front of him, the risk versus reward, if you don't clear him, you could go all the way to the back and be with your teammate Sam Mayer back in 15th or 18th.
Actually, I saw a car drop down there with Sammy Smith, who was trying to get the bottom lane rolling.
This will shake it up, though.
Yeah, these are penalty cars that are going to go a lap down. How will they fight? How will they manage the draft as this big group comes from behind and leading the way?
Man, that's a shame there for Raja Cruz. He's going to be those cars has got to be lapped. He went from leading on the green flag cycle to having that penalty being so low and getting a speeding penalty to now
trying to stay on the lead lap. Thing is, if you're 5 or 6 cars back right here, you possibly, depending on how fast you catch these cars, you can use those cars to help you because they are. It's not like the cars are wrecked and they're way off the pace. You see me spin all by himself. He's not giving up. Down there on the bottom, he's like, please, somebody pull down here and go with me. Talked earlier about Brandon Jones trying to get his first.
And there it goes. Just 13 to go.
To help because they are.
Execute. You know, last week in Kansas, they felt like they had Brandon.
This is what it usually does. It pauses. It's going to freeze. Never mind. 12 to go. And it freezes. Let's see. Jesse Love out front with like what, 10 to go, something like that, 11 to go. All right, come on. Fourth. This is stupid, man. Oh, I really hope this doesn't happen tomorrow.
What are they doing inside that car with the pedals and managing the distance between their car and the car behind them? So that's what he's referencing as a spotter. And a lot of it is what position, how much throttle you're using when you use the brake and not letting yourself get too far out, but then also not making yourself vulnerable to then take the run at you. It's the hardest thing to do leading in Jesse Love's position is to roll out of the throttle. And he's doing it a ton right now. So it's so hard though inside to live to keep that gap where you need it, because if you mistime that and Creed gets a little.
If they stop making moves on the last lap, this is all of them left on the final lap.
Wide open and hope the timing worked out for me. But there's so much management going on inside of the 2 car right now.
5 drivers inside the top 10 looking for their first career win. The man that won the championship a year ago, winless in 2026. But Love, back to the scene where he picked up his first career win 2 years ago, right here at Talladega Superspeedway, going around some really good cars that had penalties to put him around down. 8 laps remain at Talladega.
Look at Rogers trying to do here.
Whoa.
He wants to block this pack and get to be leading it. Oh, this could be big if Jesse Love can't get back up in front of him. It's going to shake the whole thing up as Creed is now to his inside. And that was the correct move for Raja to do that. He had enough speed compared to them to try and cover. But this is definitely breaking up the pack a little bit.
Dude, I can't even watch
That's
it.
exactly what Jesse Love does not want to see, though, because that puts him in an incredibly vulnerable position. Look at this. This has done it right here. There's been multiple lanes now because of this.
Are they 3 wide, 2 wide?
This is what Jesse Love doesn't want.
Yeah, the 3 wide, 2 wide.
Oh, you see Roger get sideways right there.
Oh my goodness.
Held on to it, and you see who's leading that bottom lane. That is Jeff Burton. I thought, as he was sitting there back in 5th, I thought that is the car that could.
Now this is 2 wide now, and this is battling for the lead.
Oh my goodness.
They're 1-2 chasing the dash for cash. Love and
Sheldon Fleet is in second.
Hopefully he can pull that off.
Thanks to some lap traffic.
Jesse Love still trying to maintain that gap. but he's also going to have his spotter telling him exactly what's happening on the bottom. Is that lane moving forward? He'll be looking in his mirror. You can kind of see how fast those cars are coming. They're going to gain a lot through the middle of the corners just because of the distance. But then as you watch, when they exit the corner right here, that bottom lane, it'll fade just a little bit. But if he can just maintain with the third place car, Ryan Sieg there on the outside, when they get down to 1 and 2 again, the distance, he'll close up a little bit more, and hopefully in a couple of laps, be able to be at least side by side. And if you're Sheldon Creed, you're watching the bottom like this, you're trying to take the runs and just get to where the spotter and the 2 XSA outside.
Oh.
Does he have help for the 39?
Oh, goodness.
That's kind of his teammate, Ryan Sieg.
Oh, my goodness.
Wide at the front. 2 is shuffled out, and side by side for the point. Creed outside, Jeff Burton is inside.
Come on, Creed.
Love just had the parachute thrown out on his car. Look at how
Love
many
just fell
positions
off.
he's going to lose. Also moved by Sheldon Creed, though, to get to his outside. And look who's coming back. His teammate, Sam Mayer, after getting
I got it back on. Creed's out front.
Yeah.
No doubt one of the best
Creed
stories.
just, oh no, I mean, Love just lost it there.
Jeff Burton, we talked about him in our pre-race show and how emotional he was 1 year ago. Can he
5
have
to go.
redemption? And he's so good at this form of racing. You see the moves he's making. He's one of those that has a knack for this, reading the lines, the momentum, and is able to throw those blocks when he wants to be aggressive. Has put himself in a great position here, especially if he can get some help from the top side. So he moves up there to try and generate that run. Sheldon Creed's going to be aggressive, though. He's one of the most aggressive drivers.
What an awesome race. Just what an awesome race.
Last time we raced in the ground, it was Sheldon Creed who got it done. First time in his career, Echo Park Speedway in Atlanta back in February. Had a great run last week from the back to second. Won the Dash for Cash at Kansas. And in charge right now, coming to 4 to go. And as we make our way through the tri-oval and back to the start-finish line, notice where the start-finish line is. It's all the way past the tri-oval in a different spot here than any other racetrack right there, 4 to go. Also notice that guy on the inside and that red, white, and blue number 17 of Corey Day going for his first win in this series. He's done a great job all day, all race long, staying out of trouble. Has now found himself.
Jesse Love's not out of this just yet.
Motorsports has 14 wins here in the Cup Series. They've never done it in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series. Yeah, the top lane just lost a lot of momentum there and faded back in the middle, led by Sammy Smith, has come alive right here as he gets to what's effectively third place through the middles there. The top lane just not formed up the way it needed to be.
Holy shit, they
Three
go
wide.
3 wide.
3 wide in the back.
And Harrison Burton, I think, trying to give him a shove. Kind of lost his momentum there on exit. Going to be 3 laps to go this time by. And another thing to remember, once we get the white flag, the next flag ends the race. So you have to manage your move properly if you're trying to come through and get the top spot. If you wait too long, the caution could come out and end your chances of getting to victory lane. Watch this top lane right here. Sammy Smith's
There
got a
comes
big
Sammy
run.
Smith.
Decision to make as he move up and block. He does it. Sammy Smith's got a big run. And now Burton's going to have that momentum as well. And look how hard the shots can be in the back of the 8. Wiggles him around.
Oh! He almost got turned.
He's going to have even more momentum. Look at Corey Day getting that run down to the inside. Stays there behind him. Corey Day in a great position right here, but I just think that outside's going to have the momentum.
Here comes Corey Day on the bottom. 2 to go. Only 2 to go. Oh! They almost. Oh, they touched. Here comes Sam Mayer. Here comes Sam Mayer.
He's on point with 2 laps to go. He wasn't able to clear Corey Day there, so now he's going to hope to help there from Sawalish.
3 wide heading into turn 1.
He's now 3 wide for the lead. None of them have a pusher. And if you're in this front row, it's exactly what you want to see because you're not really anywhere for those guys behind you except for to give you a push. You just want to try to side draft. As you see the 17 moving up
Corey
and down.
Day's going to try a side draft.
This is
Oh,
gonna get
how did they not
super tight
rest?
when we get down to turn 1 and 2. Austin Green was super sideways there. He holds on to it, and Jeff just ran in the back in a big push to Sheldon Creed. Keep in mind that 18 blue and white car inside lane in that second spot.
Coming back to the white flag. Lap traffic.
3 wide through the tri-oval, coming to the white flag at Talladega
3 wide,
Superspeedway.
5 rows deep.
1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit
1 lap to go.
Fighting for the win. It's going to be all about how can you time the push from behind you for these front 3. You got to
Oh my goodness.
You got to time it.
3 wide.
It's a 17 clear.
Here comes Creed. Creed's going to get to the bottom, get to the back on Corey Day. Now back up to the top.
Are these lap down cars going to play a factor? I want all you can give me right now. I don't care how loose I get. Just give me the biggest show you can.
Oh, around goes Sam Mayer.
The caution comes out. The race is over.
Corey Day out front. There they go, they touch. Around they go. Around they go. Hard in the outside wall.
No caution yet.
Caution's out. Corey Day wins it.
His first career victory comes at Talladega Superspeedway. How about that?
Corey Day gets it done. What a race. That was...
Yeah.
Man, I wish it could have gone all the way back. But, hey, what about it? Congrats, Corey Day.
Yeah.
Never in a million years did I think my win would be in a super speedway.
That's awesome. Really impressive. Every move he made there. All the chaos that was occurring in those last few laps. But I think
Sheldon Creed was yet again close. Another second place finish.
A drafting style racetrack. Yeah. He did a good job putting himself in the right position. I got to be honest, I'm driving his car for him at the end. I'm like, block Cruz, because you could see the 19 had a massive run on the bottom, but he's done a great job all year long. Well deserving to get to victory lane.
Man, Jason Kelsey's going to be shocking at the beers down there. He's a good luck shot.
He'll be on the pit side again. Yeah, Kelsey's going to say.
Unreal.
Yeah, NASCAR's easy. You just show up and win the thing. You see Jeff Burton here getting out. Destroyed race car. He got shoved into the wall down into turn 3. And you see the frustration for Sam Mayer right there at the front. Got turned on the final lap down the backstretch. Well, and and I referenced that there as they can on the backstretch. You hit as hard as you can in those moments. You're just trying to get your lane moving forward, and everyone knows that's the position that you're in. Third driver this year to get his first career victory, William Sawalich at Rockingham. Sheldon Creed at Echo Park Speedway in Atlanta. And ironically, Creed was second today to Corey Day. And for Creed, second is good enough 2 weeks in a row to take home the $100,000 in the Dash for Cash. Jeremy Clements finishes inside the top 5. Dean Thompson was 6th. Jesse Love ended up 7th. Austin Green with a top 10. Got to give some credit there. He's going to celebrate here and eventually make his way to Mobile One Victory Lane. What a day for Corey Day. Getting it done at Talladega Superspeedway.
Oh.
6th driver to earn their first career victory, driving for Hendrick Motorsports. The last to do it for Mr. H, Kyle Busch, over 20 years ago at Richmond.
How many lead changes was there total? 38 total lead changes.
It's cool, and I think, the point of him referencing, I wouldn't think it'd be a super speedway, was he's been so fast at the mile and a half, the short tracks for sure. Maybe that aligns more of his sprint car background a little bit, but this is so foreign. But he took to it like a duck to water in terms of being able to figure it out and make all the right moves. He's driving that HendrickCars.com Chevy. You think he'll trash talk Larson? Because, Larson hasn't been the best in the draft. He's like, come on, man. It's not that hard. That's right. You just never know when it's going to happen. They've done such a good job of being consistent top 5 runs so many times this year. We got to go back and revisit what happened on the final lap, because there was a lot of contact, pushing and shoving, as there always is. Final lap in the
Here
track.
comes Sawalich.
Sam Mayer.
Sawalich tried to go to the middle lane and just
Sam
Mayer, I think, just got up in front of him. Here comes Frank Cruz there. Burton got in the wall. Oh, Ryan Sieg made contact. And
in the midst of the pack there, Jeff Burton got in the wall. Then Sieg gets turned up into him, and a lot of cars get collected. This situation of Sam Mayer, Sawalich had just moved to the top. Sam was doing everything he could to cover, because he knew it's you either do or you don't, right? In that
just
moment,
clip the inside barrier there.
You're going to stay there, but you look from how far back Sawalich
That's the first time I seen him hit that wall.
He had to make a decision here and run the back of Sam probably wasn't going to be the
The
best
Wallets
move.
went to the top.
just
Mary
tried
tried to block,
late,
and it was
gets
already
spun
too
around.
late. There he goes.
This really jumbles up the pack.
Oh, he hit like that outward swing wall. He hit that and not the front forward man hit the wall.
Yeah.
Inside wall.
God, I did that hurt like
Corey Day from the third row all the way down to the bottom to get back in front of Brent Cruz, who I don't know, we've given enough love to him. Didn't really talk about him all day long, but again, top 5 finish for the 19.
I'll tell you what. Key to success. Stay quiet all day in the draft. Finish top 5.
Don't be the story.
That'll work out. And that's 3 top 5s in a row for Brent Cruz.
Gosh, it looked to me like Creed, Burton are all in such good positions here, and then just chaos as it breaks out. Stay on Sam Mayer right here. There's a massive hit on that inside wall. You see, misses that first, and then in the dirt.
I'm amazed.
Yeah, just clipped the back end.
All day. And the reason being is we've had such a clean race.
Flipped the left rear there.
Lap, you take every run. You don't check.
I'm amazed that is like the absolute. I'm amazed.
Then Jeb Burton, Ryan Sieg.
You're not even going to be a
Dean Thompson got a piece.
Push or take
Well, man, what a big hit. Is that Harrison Burton? I don't know who that was to hit the outside wall head on. I don't know who was that.
Cruz, Harrison Burton. Oh, the back tires.
24 Harrison Burton.
Yeah, that was Harrison Burton. Yeah.
And 27 Seb Burton.
Yeah.
Burton's car destroyed.
The 31. Big hit.
This would be a great perspective.
Oh.
The outside wall is a little bit.
Jeb Burton destroyed.
Yeah.
The separation of success and failure at Talladega Superspeedway is just razor thin. And the frustration, you know you had a chance. And Mayer thought it was taken away. Had the big slide coming off the corner, but he continued to fight back and was in position at the white flag, but unfortunately doesn't get the payoff. Second time he's been heartbroken here on the final lap, was second to Allmendinger in 2022. We talked about that.
Popular win.
Wow. All right. Well, that concludes this Talladega O'Reilly Autosport Series live race reaction. Man, phenomenal race. We only had two cautions for incident. One at the very start, and then the one at the last lap. But my goodness, what an amazing race this was. This was phenomenal. Shout out to Corey Day. Congratulations. And what a race. We'll see you tomorrow for the NASCAR Cup Series live race reaction. So anyways, this is Preston and Leo. Peace.